But when 1,000 pictures don't speak a single word and you get lost in the maze of news, that's the time to open a new door, to pick up a new thought, a new approach that makes better sense, to show where you belong truly. That's the time to set foot on the ground and face reality. Time to get journalists in action and delve into the true soul of the nation, placing the heartland in our hearts. There's the India that's apparent, known and encountered every day, and the India that's known yet hazy. This India makes news only when it drowns, dries up, shakes or burns and fades out soon into history. So India doesn't meet India every day. What is celebrated is the aspiration of the India that is in the front. News now is about sensation and instant use. Yesterday loses to today, and tomorrow remains future imperfect. A national agenda never gets set. It's not the time to turn a new leaf, but to tear it off and throw it away. It's time to write afresh a new chapter, so that news is about everything that India stands for and everywhere India lives. That's our mission. Stories of the people, by the people and for the people. True stories of true India, our mission. Usher in a changed India, our vision. Stories that go beyond news and dig deeper. Change that affects the layer that matters the most. The ones who are the 99%. Change that makes the majority matter. JIA News is liberation of expression, an attempt to change the paradigm in electronic news media, to take it beyond the snakes and ladders of television storytelling, to take it beyond the noise and mindless chatter of erudition. JIA News is about everything that TV news has not been about till now, so that your drawing room experience is about exposure to the real India every day. It's about you and who's accountable for the issues. Be ready to embrace change. JIA News, a step towards tomorrow. The journey is all set to begin. We invite you to be a part of it. For JIA News, news won't be set just in the capital or the main cities. It would be set in the grassroots. JIA News would be the voice of India's interiors, the hinterland of content, because that's where India's heart is. We would focus on direct effects of policies on the grassroots, or the lack of it, and would strive to affect policies from the grassroots. Hence, we would scout the heartlands to get a feel for the people's lives and their needs, and tell their stories. JIA News would go beyond general news to focus on features, documentaries, programs, to project what matters to the India that matters. Our regular content would be less regular and more unconventional. We would focus on the news behind the news, dig up issues below the surface, be investigative if that's what it takes. Stories from the grassroots issues, developments and demands will form the majority of our content. To achieve this, we have formed the strongest network in India's interiors, with an experienced team to guide it, so that we can smell the ground every day. We believe that news is not a mindless time pass, but a veritable tool for change. And our platter would be full of innovations, such as infotainment content that you would want your children to see. Through content about India's culture, traditions, history, geography, wildlife, tours and travels, it will be our endeavor to entertain and enlighten your mind. For us, it's about depth, not speed, sense, not sensation, relevance, not routine. With this philosophy, we believe that we can combine skillful production and editorial innovation to deliver quality programming rarely seen on Indian television news. JIA News has been conceived to make a difference. JIA News is the result of coming together of journalists who aspire to bring journalism back to its rightful place, to make it work the way it should, raising awareness about the world around us and hopefully acting as a catalyst of social change. JIA News wants to make a difference so that tomorrow you can proudly say, there was a yesterday that made it happen. Be with us in our journey towards a better tomorrow. JIA News. Feel the change.